I'm Ryan Dillard with Get a Grip Resurfacing. I'm Senior Vice President, and my role really is to run the business. Is really what it is. I also develop new products. My job is really kind of put my thumb on the business, make sure that it's always humming. I want to know anything and everything about the business constantly, and I'm always kind of behind the scenes, making sure that everything's kind of running perfectly. A lot of our day-to-day operation is contacting our franchises, see how things are going, getting a lot of back and forth, and really, that's how you make a business stronger. A lot of times is when you have that back and forth between the franchisor and the franchisee, and you can constantly just go back and forth with ideas. All of a sudden just some sparks out of it, and you create this new product, or you create this new idea or a new way of doing something, and all of a sudden you got something great. First is, how much does the franchise cost? I think is our biggest question. We have a low-cost franchise startup. We're not going to make anybody's bank on doing it. A lot of times it's almost the same as buying a new truck is to buy a new franchise. The big thing is the jumping part. How do I start a new business? How do I start this, Ryan? How do we do this? And that's the biggest part of the conversation is getting them familiar with how to start their own business. A lot of people don't know how to do it. Where to go? Do I sign up somewhere? How do I start this? So that's where we start the process, is really say, hey, this is how you do it. We're going to be with you every single step of the way. We're going to educate you on everything that you need to know. We're going to fly you in for training for 2 weeks. We're constantly going to be with you every single step of the way as you own your franchise. And that's the big thing. If you buy a franchise, you have this huge success where if you start your own business by yourself, a lot of them fail. So why is that? Why do a lot of franchises, some of them, why do they give you that opportunity to succeed? Where doing something on your own, a lot of people have failures. Well, because you have someone with you every single step of the way. You have someone that says, hey, no, I've done that before. I've made that mistake. Do it this way. And if you do it this way, also include this because it's going to make it 10 times better, that your customer will say, hey, that came out great. How'd you do that? And that's what we're trying to obviously give them when they start a franchise. We take them out into the field from day one, and we walk right into an apartment complex the first day and say, this is how you do it. This is how we do it every day. This is the process. This is how you sell it. This is how you get the keys for the unit. This is how you do the process. This is how you do the resurfacing. This is how you go to the customer and tell them, thank you for the business. We appreciate it. And then, complete the process of it all. We're trying to obviously give them all the tools that they need to do that complete process while they're here for training. And we start that from day one. Obviously, after the training, we get you back into your territory and we start the process. And getting business is the first thing. It's the first thing that obviously any business wants to start. So we're obviously creating constant support with them. We have the new Get a Grip Edge site that we have. So on that site, anything that they constantly need from starting their business, so if they need to start hiring employees, they can go to that site, print out everything that they need to do when they hire employees, from applications to all the forms that they need, all their job descriptions, and then when they need to get vans, all the van layouts are there, all their flyers and advertising. Anything that we've ever done across the whole franchise network is on that site as a holding tank. So as a franchisee that walks in, they can see what we've all done to start our businesses to get them started. So they can say, okay, I want a little bit of this, I want a little bit of that. I think I need to go down this avenue with my business, so I'm going to use these ideas. And we're there with them 100% of the way, encouraging them, helping them grow. For our franchises, for them to grow and to be successful business owners, that's real exciting to see, even down to their employees, seeing their employees buy houses, new houses, cars, and that's their employees. And then from the owners to be able for them to create a good business for themselves, be able to put their name on something, be proud of.
Absolutely.
That's always been something that's really been excited about Get a Grip, is to see that from our customers. Well, the commercial part is the biggest part probably of our business. We probably think that our franchises probably do about 75% commercial and then 25% residential. Because commercial, they need that turnover. Apartments need for a resurfacing company to come in, restore their surfaces and get out, because they have people that coming in and they have move times. So if we resurface on a Wednesday, they get carpet on Thursday, and redoing the appliances on Friday, and they move in Saturday. So for us, it goes hand in hand. It works perfectly. Well, the sales meetings are very exciting. We get everybody in. It's a one-day event where everybody comes in, and they're always excited about what's new. What are the new great products that Get a Grip's introducing, and then just being around the other franchises is important. Saying, hey, what are you guys doing over that's making you successful? This is what I'm doing that's making me successful. And it's always a good one-day event because the courses that we go over, the marketing tools that we show them when they're there. They get a lot of information when they're there. Sometimes it's almost too much. It's like where they come in and say, this is great. They get so excited when they get back there, they're ready to go. And that's what we were trying to accomplish for the sales meetings. Is we want them to come in and feel excited about Get a Grip. Give them all this great information, show them these new great products, show them the marketing tools that work for other franchises, and have them incorporate that when they get home. It's a very exciting time. It's always a good time when everybody comes in and we have fun. Someone who's on the fence about wanting to buy a Get a Grip, I think the first thing I tell them is, you're not alone. We're going to be with you 100% of the way. And the key there is, 80% of franchises succeed. When you buy into a franchise, 80% of them succeed. If you start your own business, 80% of them fail. So when you buy a franchise, that flips. And that's what we're trying to create for them, is really a way that we can be with them 100% of the way. And that's what I would tell them, is say, hey, we're going to be with you. We're going to help you accomplish your goals. We want to let them know that they're not alone. We're going to be with you.